Hello, welcome. I'm your host, elizibar, and I really like this. I was really surprised that I liked this because, with maybe a few bright spots here and there, like the series has just kind of teetered around mediocrity. It hasn't felt like the animated series, and I say that having recently watched the animated series and Batman Beyond, for that matter, and this didn't feel like that kind of material. The art style has been a little bit wrong. The character designs are just a little too simple and built wrongly. I don't know how to put it otherwise. They just don't feel quite right. Maybe it's the posing or the super skinny legs. Like, I think just about everybody in this book has skipped leg day. Never skip leg day. Leg day is important. Don't skip leg day. Like, let's look over here. Like, I realize, there's foreshortening and stuff going on here, but these legs look like they're just twigs. And it gets even worse down here when you look in this panel. And I don't even know what's going on there. Like, Batman's calf muscle has rotated to the top of his leg or something. Like, I'm not sure what's going on there. Having said that, the story itself was actually a whole lot of fun. So it's all about the ventriloquist, the dummy, and Scarface. But mostly it's about the ventriloquist. Scarface, as so often happens in these kind of stories, is just a foil. Now, the weird thing is, the story was told already in the cartoon. I'm pretty sure there was an episode where the ventriloquist gets out of Arkham and has a relapse. And that's what we're getting here. So we're really telling the story that has already been told, supposedly, in what is supposedly this continuity. And that feels really weird. Having said that, it's a ton of fun. So we start off with Scarface's plan getting foiled. He's got like 100 pounds of some super high tech explosive or something, and so 50 of them are on this blimp, and it blows up. The ventriloquist goes to Arkham. You can see he's in Arkham. And meanwhile, Harley is like, let's have a Christmas party. What could go wrong with a bunch of villains having a Christmas party? I don't know. Maybe there's a villain who feels like he should be invited to the party. It's kind of like Nacho Libre, right? I'm here at the party. Ramses is at the party. Like, that's what's going on right there. So you got the Joker, and this is the best panel of art in the entire series, by the way. Look at that. There's lighting effects, a gradient across him. This is the best panel of art in the whole series. In all, what are we on? 8 issues that have come out. For being like a different art style, the Joker is pretty much like on model. He looks like he's supposed to. I can hear Mark Hamill's voice when I read that text. It actually looks right. I mean, it looks like an airbrushed panel, man. And if you go back to, especially like the first season, there were a couple episodes in the first season of the cartoon that had extensive airbrushing, like the Mr. Freeze episode. There was so much airbrushing in that. It's no wonder, I think I read somewhere that the Japanese studio, or maybe it was a Korean studio that made that, went out of business. Like, they put a lot of love in it. That one panel has so much love, and it's a shame we don't maintain it. So they're totally having a Christmas party, and everybody's invited. And there's some fun stuff that happens here. This interaction in particular is a lot of fun. The Penguin's interaction over the phone, because he doesn't realize that there's a party going on in his place, is good. These interactions feel pretty in character. Like, this is something, a story, a plot line, an issue that I can imagine being adapted, like, into an episode of the cartoon. It fits in. It's not a sore thumb. It doesn't stick out. It actually fits in with the motif and the themes of the cartoon. This is really excellent stuff. I don't know why the whole series wasn't like this. Like, even the art isn't like bothering me. That stuff with Batman way back at the beginning bothered me, but a lot of this other art looks great. Like, Baby Doll looks great. I don't know if that's White Rabbit or one of Penguin's normal employees, but she looks okay. Harley mostly looks okay. There's a couple panels where she looks a little goofy, but that's fine. The Penguin's face over here looks awesome. It's so expressive. So, a lot of the things I've been criticizing this book for in the past several issues aren't a problem anymore. It actually looks fine. Also, this Mercandolfo cover is just sublime. Like, this is, yeah, thumbs up. So, did I like Batman the Adventures Continue? Number 8, you bet I did. This is the first issue of this thing. I can genuinely say, man, I've really had a lot of fun reading that. I maybe had some fun reading some of the other ones because there was some interesting, cool things that happened in them. But this is the first one where it's like, man, this whole thing was just pretty good. From the start to the finish, with the plot, with the explosives and Scarface, all the way to the end. Scarface comes back, Joker does stuff, things happen. It's action packed. There's a lot of character driving it. It's great stuff. If you just want to buy this one issue, I don't think you need to know what happened in the other 7 issues. This stands on its own. It's a standalone story. All you need to have is like a little familiarity of who Batman is, and I think the rest pretty much takes care of itself. Check it out. In the meantime, you all have a great day. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you again. Bye bye.